It's Pets Win Prizes. Now let's meet the chum that 9 out of 10 pets prefer. Dale Winton.
Thank you. Oh, good evening. Hello and welcome to a brand new series of Pets Win Prizes. Now, we've got lots of surprises, some fabulous new games, and not only do our contestants have the chance to win a fantastic holiday in Rome, but you do too. In our new phone-in competition, we've called it Viewers Win Prizes. And look at the new set. Isn't it nice to be in the open air? I've finally come out onto the village green. We've got bunting, we've got our very own village pub over there, and you'll be pleased to hear that I'm now in a stable relationship with our lovely vet, Mary Nicoll. And here she is in the stable now. Hi, Mary.
Hi,
Dale. Oh, yes, and that bundle of fun she's holding there is Boris. Now, you'll find out more about him and his chums a bit later on. Now, about that phone-in competition, this is the chance for all of you watching at home to join in the fun so that viewers win prizes too. Later on, I'll be asking you a pet poser, and at the end of the show, I'll give you the number to call with your answer. So keep watching. You know, it really is like a village here, isn't it? And if you're wondering which of the village people lives over there, then let me tell you, it's my favourite animal expert, Terry Nutkins.
Good to see you, Dale.
Hi, Terry. Good to see you.
What a fantastic audience.
Well, they're just, for the first show, they are just wonderful.
They're brilliant.
But I'm not sure I'm glad to see you.
What's that?
Well, after what you put me through last year, what you had me holding in my hand...
He loved it. He loved it.
No, it's...
What was it? You're going to tell him what it was?
No, it was a tarantula spider.
Good.
Now, tonight we've got iguanas, we've got dogs, we've got the whole lot. And also we've got On the Wild Side.
On the Wild Side. It's a new piece, isn't it, for the show?
Absolutely. And what have you got tonight?
Well, I'm not going to tell you, really, but I've got 3 of them, and they're quite long, they're quite big.
Oh, well, perhaps I won't mind holding those, then. Enough of this, Terry Nutkins. I think we better get ready for our first game. Now, I need eggs for this.
OK.
All right, thanks, Terry Nutkins.
Bye-bye.
Now, while Terry scrambles off to poach his eggs, let's enjoy one of those fantastic videos of your talented pets that you've sent us in. You see, you only send us the best. I love that. I've seen boxers skipping, but never a border collie. Great. Now, I'm often putting my foot in it and getting egg on my face. Well, let's hope it doesn't happen to the pets who are next here to play our first game. Let's meet the lucky dogs and the owners who are going to compete in the dog and spoon race. Mary Jane and Diesel. That's got to be Diesel, hasn't
That's
it?
Diesel.
That's Diesel. Now, how much did you do to the gallon?
Not enough.
It's a joke. And what about this thing about we're going to do the dog and spoon race, catching the eggs in the dog's mouth? Now, I gather you have an 18-month-old at home?
Yes, she's very good, but she couldn't get the egg in the mouth.
Why? Well, excuse me. Why were you trying to get the baby to do that?
Teach the dog.
Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? Well, Mary Jane, I wish you lots of luck. Mary Jane. Hi, Graham. Who's this?
This is Lizzie.
Now, tell me a little bit about Lizzie.
Well, she's about 7 years old now. She's an English Springer Spaniel.
She's quite quiet, isn't she, this
Yeah, she
one?
doesn't say a lot.
You may well look at me like that. You may well look at me like that. Not impressed with me at all.
No.
Good luck, Graham. Good luck. All right. Hi, Steve.
Hello.
And this is Bryn.
Bryn.
Now, tell me about Bryn.
Well, I lived in a flat in Muswell Hill for a short while, and I cooked a beautiful turkey. And I put it on the side to cool down while I had my bath. And when I'm sat in the bath, I hear... and when I get out of the bath, most of my turkey was gone.
Oh, brilliant. Well, I wish you lots and lots of luck in the game. But, Steve, if you'd like to take Graham, go and sit over there. I'll explain to you how you're going to play the game. Terry's over there with the eggs. Now, I hope you haven't broken any yet, Terry.
No, not yet, Dale.
No, you haven't. Good. Now, your dogs have got to run over to Terry, pick up an egg in their mouth, not with their paws, and then bring it back to you without breaking it. That's the important bit. Now, you put the egg on the spoon and then run over and pop it into one of those egg cups over there. Now, you've got 1 minute each to retrieve as many eggs as you possibly can. Now, Mary Jane and Diesel, you're going to go first. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. OK, off you go. Oh.
Good girl.
She got it.
Mark. Come on. Good girl. Good girl.
There's another
Go
one.
on. Go on. Good girl. Good girl.
Three. Oh, well done. That was terrific. That was absolutely terrific. Well done. Now, Graham, if you'd like to come over and have a go, put Lizzie in place. Are you ready?
Lizzie.
Are you ready? Off you go.
Lizzie.
All keen.
Fetch it, come in. Fetch it, come in. Lizzie, fetch it, come in. Lizzie, come in. Come in.
Yeah.
Lizzie, come in.
Come on, Lizzie.
Lizzie, fetch that. Lizzie, no, Lizzie. Fetch that. Steady, fetch it. Fetch it. Good. Lizzie, come here, Lizzie. Lizzie, Lizzie, Lizzie.
Oh, come in. Oh, nearly. Splendid. One more to go to beat Diesel. Steve, would like to come over and bring Bryn? Are you ready? Off you go.
Go on then, fetch it! Fetch it! Quickly! Good boy, come on then! Come on, fetch it!
Yeah.
Go! Fetch it, come on! Fetch the egg! Fetch the egg! Fetch him then, come on then! Fetch it! Good boy! Come on then! Good boy! Good lad, here we go! Good boy! Come on in! Fetch it! Fetch another one! Fetch another one! Fetch it, quick! Quickly, come on! Come on then! Come on! Come on then! Come on! Good boy. Come on, leave it.
You still got a bit of time. You have no more time. Come and join me. All of you come and say hello. Let's have a look. Now, Mary Jane and Diesel. Oh, very impressive. 3. That was very, very good. And next, of course, it was Graham and Lizzie. Let's have a look. Also 3. Great. So there's a tiebreaker situation there. You may well go bright red face there, Steve. Look at that. 1 egg. Look, ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Oh, this one's got egg all over his face. Look at this. So you don't go through to the tiebreaker, I'm afraid. But who will it be, I wonder? You both get a chance to answer, and it is a case of whoever gives me the answer which is nearest the correct answer. OK, here we go. How many muscles does an elephant's trunk have? What do you reckon, Graham?
27.
I think I saw about 12 move on yours just then, actually. 27. 27. Mary Jane.
Diesel, what do you think?
Oh, she's asking the dog.
750.
Not so stupid to ask the dog, because that is the nearest answer. Would you believe an elephant's trunk has 40,000 muscles in it? Amazing! Which means you are the nearest. Graham and Lizzie, it's been lovely to meet you both on Pets Win Prizes. Mary Jane, you are going to go through to the final furlong, but before you do, I have 2 envelopes. I will open one of them for you. Which one will it be? Will it be the blue or the red?
Has to be red.
Has to be the red.
Has to be
So
the
well,
red.
I'll open the blue first and see what you've turned down, see what you would have done. Oh, dear. You made the right choice. You turned down the comedy egg timer, which looks like this. You really wanted that, didn't you? So you don't get that. I'll tell you what, you have won. All right, then. Oh, it's lovely. It's a massive breakfast hamper.
Whoa.
That is just the beginning. That is just the start of a whole list of prizes that could be yours. In fact, you could be going to Rome, as we see you a little later on, for the final furlong. Well, we always like to take good care of our pets and to get some handy health tips for our fluffy friends, that's why I've come to pay a visit to our very own pet vet, Mary Nicoll. Oh, it's lovely to see you again, Mary. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks,
Good,
Dale.
good. Now, I'm not very good with birds. Not the kind you're thinking of, but budgerigars, which we've got here, which is absolutely beautiful. Now tell me something. Should you keep them in a cage?
Well, they do need their space, Dale, and a cage like this is a nice size cage here. And you want a couple of perches of different diameters so they get a chance to exercise their little feet. It's nice to have a couple of toys. A bell like this is fine, but you don't want to overdo it.
What do you feed them on?
Well, best thing is a good bird seed like this, some green vegetables, a little bit of fruit, and they do enjoy the occasional spray of millet. Like
I wonder what
over
that
here.
was, actually. Is that called a spray of millet?
Yes, it's millet.
But it's great to see you again, Mary. But I will tell you, little bird has told me it's time to meet the contestants who are now going to play our next game. And it's Whizzy Lizards! Here we are in the subtropical rainforest of Central America to cover the World Iguana Tree Climbing Challenge. Now, here with their trainers are the 3 iguanas who are right at the top of their tree. Now, welcome to Pets Win Prizes. Now, look at this. Now, now this is Gus, is that right?
Yep.
Oh. Gus, and you're Anthony.
He's excited to see you, Dale.
Well, I'm very excited to see him as well. So, you see the tail on this one? Let's have a look. Can we see the tail? Look at this. That's unbelievable. Now, how old is this one?
A couple of years old.
A couple of years old.
Just
now,
a baby.
Just a baby. Now, tell us, Anthony, how big will this one grow?
About 6 feet.
It's amazing. And he has a favourite part of the house, doesn't he? What's the favourite part of the house?
At the top of the curtains, Dale.
Why is that?
Because he likes to go up there and hangs around and takes in the sun through the window.
Oh, the warmth, the heat.
Yep.
Well, I've been looking for someone to run up some curtains for me for ages.
Here's your man.
Here's your man, that's right. Gus and Anthony. Peter. Hi. You've got a much smaller one than him.
Afraid so.
Stop it. Tell me all about Scratch.
Well, he's about 12 months old, just over, and called Scratch because he really liked to scratch all the while.
Right, and will this one grow as big as Gus's?
Yes.
You know, Gus is 6 feet?
Yeah.
What is
Still
the
get out of
best
hand
thing
one.
about having something like this as a pet?
It's unusual. Really unusual.
Oh, well, I'd say.
Tame.
We'll play the game and I'll tell you how it's played in just a
Okay.
moment. All right? Please put your hands together. Welcome, Scott. I would shake your hand, but you haven't got a free hand.
No.
Feisty, this one.
No, don't stop.
Oh, my goodness. And it says it once pinned Scott's friend to a wall.
Yeah, no, there's a shot when I went to get him.
Really?
Yeah, flew off my shoulder straight for him.
Pinned him against the wall?
Yeah.
Well, what aftershave was he using?
High karate.
I might have known. Listen, pop that one in there.
Okay.
I promised you I'd send you up in the world, and up you're going to go. So if you'd like to climb up into the trees, I'll explain to you how the game is played. Terry and Mary, come and help me with this game. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to explain the rules of the game. Now, here's how it works. Gus, Morrison and Scratch will start at the bottom just here, and Anthony, Scott and Peter are up in the branches enticing their iguana with a tasty tidbit on a stick. Now, the first one to join its owner at the top of the tree will be the winner. Now, on your marks, get set, go!
Tree!
Oh, it's going, look, 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 look. You're going to stay up there for the moment. Is that all right? You're going to stay up there for a moment. Now, you can either have a red envelope or a blue envelope. Which one am I going to open for you?
Blue, please.
Well, I'll open the red and see what you would have won, what you've turned down. Let's hope it's the booby, because there is a booby and there is a goodie. So let's have a look. You turned down a microwave oven. I'm so sorry. Let's see what you've won. It's a basket of your pet's favourite food.
That's cool.
Which oranges. Oranges. They're lovely oranges. They're absolutely fabulous. And it's just the beginning, Anthony, because we will be seeing you later on as you hopefully go forward and maybe go on that trip to Rome as you come back to play the final furlong. So Anthony could be going on a dream holiday to Rome, but so could you. So for all you lounge lizards at home, it's your turn to join in the fun. Yes, it's time to play Viewers Win Prizes. Now, I'll give you the number to call later on in the show, but first, here's the question. Now, in the cartoon strip Peanuts, what is the name of Charlie Brown's pet dog? Is it Woodstock, Snoopy, or Linus? And while you ponder on that, our next game is a pub game for hamsters, so where else should it take place but on the village green outside our local pub, the Rodents Return. And we're just in time for Happy Hamster Hour. We've got 3 hamsters here who really like to roll out the barrel, so let's meet those party animals and their friends who are going to play Hamster Pub Crawl. Hello. Oh, Wendy and Fluffy Biscuit. What is true? Oh, it's sad. It's sad. Now, Wendy, do tell me, how did... Oh, you're nice and warm. How did you come to name this one Fluffy Biscuit?
Because of the colour in its eyes and the long hair. It was my daughter named her.
Right, so it's long-haired, fawn-coloured, fur is white at the end, giving it a skirt effect.
Yes. There we go.
Oh, is that what hamsters are wearing this season?
That's right. In fashion.
Oh, so it was very nice. Well, listen, I wish you lots of luck. Wendy and Fluffy Biscuit. Damien and Harry, let's have a look. What made you keep hamsters? I mean, have you got many of them, or just the one?
No, just the one.
Just have you got a girlfriend?
No.
Well, you never know. I think this looks like a lucky hamster to me, so I wish you luck. Damien and Harry. Look at you grinning at me there, Carol. Look at me, you grinning. Now, listen, introduce me. Who's this Flower?
This is Flower.
Flower. Now, why did you get to call the hamster Flower?
It's my little girl. She named her after the skunk in Bambi.
So tell me, what does Flower like to do?
She likes to stuff a 3-inch breadstick in her mouth.
I bet she could be popular, couldn't she? That's very good. Well, listen, I wish you lots of luck. In fact, I wish you all lots of luck with this particular game. But, you know, looking at this game here, I'm beginning to wonder, really, I could do with a little help to help set this up and keep count. So I wonder if there's anybody in the Rodents Return who might like to help me with this particular game. Sherrie Hewson! Maureen! Oh, it's so nice to see you.
Thank you.
So nice to see you. Now, I've been worried about you all year. I have been worried. I have lived through every moment of it with Reg.
It's awful, isn't it?
Well, I mean, going off to... Where was he went off to? Lowestoft. Got that woman pregnant.
I know, with all those fish innards.
Oh, fish innards?
Lowestoft.
Oh, I see what you mean. Is it going to get any better, though?
Yes. I'm not telling you anything, but there's lots to cover.
Well, we shall wait and see, but it's
Yes.
great to see you here on Pets Win Prizes.
you.
Now, and especially because you really are very fond of animals, and
Yes.
this lady does something really rather special. What do you do, Sherrie?
Well, I try and run a sanctuary called Only Foals and Horses, which we save animals from fates worse than death and terrible things. And I have to say on this show, I think Terry and Mary do a tremendous job.
Don't they?
I just think they're amazing. They really are. The way they look after the animals that come on the show, and every creature's looked after, and they're not under the lights, and I just think they're brilliant.
Well, listen, I'm going to explain the rules of the game. Here's what we're going to do. Now, to play the game, each hamster will be inside its own special hamster ball. Now, they'll have 45 seconds to knock down as many Skittles and dominoes as possible. And the hamster who flattens the most will be the winner. Now, you're going to keep count, aren't you?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to place Fluffy Biscuit in the middle. Now, from the moment I place Fluffy Biscuit on the circular thing here, you have 45 seconds. So, if you're ready, off you go.
Come on, Fluffy.
Go on, Fluffy
Come on,
Biscuit.
everybody. Fluffy Biscuit.
You're making word hard tonight, Maureen. I'm not jumping.
It's
Actually, I'm sorry to say so. Listen, I'm going to hand this back to Wendy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank
much
you.
indeed. So, Sherrie, how many did Fluffy Biscuit and Wendy do?
24.
24! That's fantastic! Well done. Sherrie, I'm afraid the work doesn't end there.
Right.
You've got to put them all back up again.
Right, OK, here we go.
So, Damien, if you'd like to step forward with Harry, we'll see how well Harry... Now, we know we've got 24 to beat. Now, the time doesn't begin until I've placed Harry on the block. You ready are, Maureen?
Yeah.
And off you go. Come on, Yes, they're all going. Oh, yes. Fantastic. So how many did Harry get?
32.
Oh, 32. Well done. Damien, you're in the lead at the moment. That was absolutely brilliant. Well done. Well, Sherrie, you know what I'm going to say?
Yes,
Set them up again.
OK, here we go then.
The time doesn't start until I've placed flour on the board. Oh, look, excited already. Oh, look, bless you. Look, here we go. And your time starts now. Oh, yes. What a start. Go on, go on. Oh, yes. Come on. Come on, flour. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. Good, good, good. Oh, yes.
You're nearly a mushroom. That's it, come on.
Oh, yeah. So, Sherrie, how well did flour do?
Well, 26.
Oh, that was good, 26. Well done. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Oh. So, Sherrie,
Yes.
give us a recap. Let's see exactly who did what. Now, what did Fluffy Biscuit get?
24.
What about Harry?
Your age, 32.
Oh, I love you. You're wonderful. And it was flour was...
26.
That's brilliant, which means, of course, that we will be saying goodbye to Wendy and also to Carol. Thank you very much for joining us on Pets Food Party. We love meeting Fluffy Biscuit and Flour. I must say a big thank you, please, for Sherrie Hewson. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Sherrie. Thank you. Well, now, moment of truth. Come and say hello, Damien. Let's have a look what we got here. Now, you know the drill. I have 2 envelopes. What's it going to be?
I think I'll go for the red one.
Let's see what... I'm going to tease you a bit. Tempt you here with what you've turned down. Oh, you've turned down a case of champagne. Oh, dear. You've won a hamster dragster car. And that is great. Here it is.
Oh, excellent.
Isn't that fabulous?
Who's your new toy, Harry?
A new toy. And listen, no, he's done well. And it's just the beginning, because that means you're into the final furlong, which means you could be going to that wonderful holiday to Rome. But we'll see a bit later on, as I say, for the final furlong. Damien and Harry. Most people just keep cats and dogs, but some people like to go for something a little more exotic. I bought myself a rhinoceros the other day, came home from work to find that it had made a complete mess of my scatter cushions. You see, with some animals, you need to know just what you're doing. So let's take a walk on the wild side and visit Terry Nutkins to put us in the picture. Terry, what have you got there?
Hiya, Dale. I told you you'd have a bit of a surprise today.
Well, I mean, before you start, are they venomous?
No, they're not venomous at all. They're constrictors. All they do is actually crush their prey to death. That's about it.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, they are beautiful. This one here, this great big long one here, is a Burmese python.
And how many species are there?
There are about 2,600 species of snake in the world.
It's looking at me very sort of like... Well, you know, I'm just wondering, I mean, how do they stalk their prey?
You're being very good with it, Dale. You're been super. How do they
I'm
stalk
frozen
their
to the
prey?
spot, actually. I can't believe I'm doing this.
They do it a number of ways. They've got heat sensors, they've got heat pits on the lower jaw.
Right.
But one of the most important things is actually using
hello.
that tongue. Now, you see he's stuck his tongue out?
I did
now,
see
what
that,
he's doing
yeah.
is picking up tiny particles in the air each time he sticks it out, and then transfers them to an organ in the roof of the mouth called the Jacobson's organ, and that analyses all those lovely tastes. So that's how they sense their prey.
And would you say they make good pets, Terry?
No, they don't make good pets, and I wouldn't advise anyone out there to go and buy one because they grow very quickly. You have to have the right conditions to keep them in. Humidity has to be right, all sorts of things. The best thing to have as a pet, if you want a snake, is one of these little garter snakes here. Absolutely gorgeous. And you can feed them on worms and little pieces of cut-up fish, and they're ideal as pets. They really are.
OK. Now let's take a look at the first in a series of great moments in animal sport. Now, here's the first parrot to make it into the Australian Olympic basketball team. What a clever thing. Oh, I love that. Yeah, good. Yeah, they could do with him in the England cricket team, couldn't they, really? Oh, I say, the hills are alive with the sound of music. Well, Alp horns, actually. It must be a lonely goat herd. Well, for all you lonely goat herds sitting at home, this is a game just for you. Let's meet our 3 little goats who have come trip-trapping across the rickety bridge to play the mountain goat race. Welcome! Yvonne and Arthur. This is Arthur, obviously.
Yeah.
Arthur's giving me a very shifty look there. How old's Arthur?
8 years old.
8 years old. Ah, beautiful. And lovely. You're hanging on for dear life there. Oh, what's that? What's going on over there?
We're having a bit of a hoolie.
Having a bit of a what? Oh. Now, steady. Now, steady. Now, tell me, Yvonne, you're getting married quite soon, aren't you?
Yes, next year.
Oh, I mean, will it be a goat-drawn carriage? And
No, hopefully horse-drawn.
a horse-drawn carriage. I wish you luck. We've only got a short distance for you to do tonight. But Yvonne and Arthur, good luck. Oh, now, steady. Carol and William. Now, this one looks slightly more sturdy than that one.
He was allowed to grow a bit larger before he had his bits chopped off.
You allowed William to have his bits chopped off?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Oh.
It's
well,
safer.
never mind. You've got a very posh little carriage there, by the looks of things.
It is very attractive, isn't
Very
it?
attractive. You've got a milk churn there and
Yes.
everything. It's very nice. Tell me how... Oh, steady. How many have you got? Just the one?
Just the one.
Just the
Oh,
one.
that's
Well, that's
enough,
great.
thank
Well,
you.
so I wish you lots of luck on Pets
Thank
Win
you very
prizes.
much.
Carol and William. Diana and Toby. Bit of a scene stealer, this one.
He is.
So, how long have you had this one?
Toby? 10 years. He's an old man.
Oh, is it? What is the life expectancy of Toby?
They say about 6 years old, so we're doing very well with him.
Oh, he's doing very, very well
Yes.
indeed. And actually, I should say that you represent the Harness Goat Society, is that right?
Yes, I do. I'm the rep for Surrey, Sussex and Kent.
Well, listen, I wish you lots of luck, Diana and Toby.
Thank you very much.
Stay. OK. Here's how we play the game. Now, you've got to race your goat and cart to the chalet over there, where it can nibble on some muesli. Now, when it does that, a bell will ring, and a trapdoor will open to reveal a Swiss cheese. You put the cheese in the cart and get it back to the start. Now, the first team to collect 3 cheeses will be the winner, and I'm going to stand well clear for this one. If you're ready, off you go! First cheese is there.
Good boy, Arthur, come on.
Oh! Can I help you, Yvonne? One more cheese to go. Yes, we're almost there. Yes! Well, we have a winner. We have a winner. Well done. Congratulations. That's wonderful. Well, what a state. What? Are you all right there, Yvonne? You all right? Go on, Arthur. Please give them all a round of applause. Weren't they wonderful? Very terrific. Wonderful. Now, Diana and Toby, you have done so well. You are going to go through to the final furlong and maybe that fabulous trip to Rome. But first, you've got to make a choice between a red envelope and a blue envelope.
I'll go for red, as I've got a red cheese.
A red cheese for red.
Yes.
Well, in that case, I'll open the blue one first. It was flowers every month for a year, which was the first prize. Oh. But let's have a look, see what you've won instead. It's a cuckoo clock, and I'll show you the cuckoo clock. What an elegant cuckoo clock. Do you like that? Very nice, very nice. That is yours, my love. Thank you very much indeed. Diana and Toby and all other players, give them a nice round of applause. That was great. Oh, yes. Well, that was absolute chaos, but I wish you well. We'll see you a bit later on as Diana and Toby join us for the final furlong. We're into the final furlong. There are 4 winners, panting in expectation. We're going to find out who will be tonight's champion by posing some general knowledge questions about animals. Now, you're all represented by your own animal. Now, for each question you answer correctly, your animal will go over a fence, so the first to reach the finish line, when you've answered 5 questions correctly, will be the winner. But first of all, I'm going to ask each of you a question to do with your own subject. It's a specialist question, just to get you started. So, Mary Jane, if you're ready, here's yours. How many different types of retriever are recognised as official breeds by the Kennel Club of Great Britain?
8.
Is the wrong answer. Actually, it's 6. Anthony, iguanas are ectothermic. Big word. What does this mean about their blood?
It's cold.
They're cold-blooded, which is good. And Damien, all the golden hamsters in captivity are thought to be derived from a single litter. Within 10 years either way, could you tell me the year this happened?
1962.
Actually, no, it was 1930, a long time ago. And finally, for you, Diana, mohair comes from which goat?
Angora.
Is the right answer. Well done. So you go over a fence, and Anthony as well. But before we start the general knowledge, just to make sure it's absolutely fair, you're all on the buzzer for this one, and we'd like to hear what each buzzer sounds like. So, Mary Jane? It's your dog. It sounds like your dog as well. Anthony, what does yours sound like?
Hello.
An iguana sounds like that. Or I don't know, Damien, what does a hamster sound like? And Diana, let's hear your buzzer. First one on the buzzer. Here we go. Name the world's largest living bird.
Hello.
Hello, Anthony.
Ostrich.
Is the right answer. Well done. So you go over a fence. What name is given to a fox's tail?
Hello.
Anthony.
Brush.
Is right. You're over 3 fences. What name is usually given to an adult male seal? Oh, Damien.
A bull.
A bull is the right answer. You're over a fence. At last, your first fence. Great. How many legs does a daddy long legs have?
Hello.
Anthony. 6 is the right. You're over another fence, which means you have 1 more fence to climb. Oh, my God, to catch up, you guys. What was the name of the bear in the Jungle Book?
Baloo.
Baloo is the right answer. You're over a fence, your first fence. Well done. Of the cod, whiting and plaice, which one of those 3 is flat? Mary Jane.
Place.
Is the right. You're over another fence. Which cat chases after Tweety Pie?
Hello.
I had a feeling you'd know this one, Anthony. What's the answer?
Sylvester.
Sylvester is right. You're over the 5th post, which means you're tonight's winner. Anthony, come and join me. Let's have a look at the prize board. Well done. So, Anthony, do you remember the Professor?
Oh, yes, Dale.
He's on a lecture tour of America at the moment. Now, so it won't be him that decides your fate tonight, but in actual fact, it'll be 4 of his furry kitten friends. And here to bring... and here to bring them on, let's welcome back Terry and our lovely Mary. Now, I've got photographs which represent each of the cats. Now, Mary's holding Harvey, and we've also got Willow. Now, Terry has got the other 2, which are Boris and, of course, Mindy. And here's the deal. You're going to pick one of these photographs. You're not going to tell me which one it is. You're not going to even see it. So pick a photo. You sure? That one there. Right, I'll put that one there, put these over there. Now, we don't know which cat is pictured on that photograph, OK? We're going to place all 4 kittens onto the prize board. You're going to try and get them all onto the prize you want, which presumably is Rome. But to make it even more interesting, we've got the kitty coaxer. So what you have to do, Anthony, is try and get them all on Rome over there. OK. Place the kittens. The time starts now. We've got pet books, we've got Rome, mystery prize. We've got 2 of them on Rome. Oh, none of them on Rome. You've got a 2-in-1 chance at the moment. Right. Excellent. So, Anthony, let's have a look at the photo finish. Willow, that's on the mystery prize, which I will tell you about in just a moment. Harvey, that's the ginger, is on Rome. Boris is on the pet books. And Mindy, the tortoiseshell, is also on Rome. So let's have a look, see which one you picked. And it is Boris. And you did so well. You did so well. But have you had a good time on Pet Swim Prizes?
Yeah, thanks very much.
Anthony, you've been a wonderful, wonderful contestant. And we love meeting your iguana earlier. It was wonderful. Thank you very much, Steve. Now, listen, I mean, he may well not be going to Rome, but you could be, you know, if you know the answer to our Viewers Win Prizes phone-in competition. In the Peanuts cartoon strip, is Charlie Brown's pet dog called Woodstock, Snoopy, or Linus? Now, the number to ring is 0891 44 7799. One lucky number will be selected at random from all the correct entries we received. Now, the lines are open at the end of tonight's show and close at midnight on Monday. Well, do you know, that's all we've got time for, I'm afraid. Thanks to Terry, Mary and Sherrie, and, of course, the real stars of our show, the wonderful pets and their owners, for making it such a wonderful start to the new series. Well, I'm one tired little bunny, so I'm going to go hoppity-skippity back to my hutch. Take good care of yourselves and your pets. See you next time. Have a good night now.